Hiya folks, I got some disappointing news and some absolutely fantastic news. So I'll start with the disappointment to start with. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do our first day of trading with the Baking Bird on Christmas Day. And really for the sole reason, just has not stopped raining. And I don't know if you can hear that, but it's absolutely tipping it down now. I went on Wednesday to have a chat to the people that run the Lido and inspect the ground there, because we'd already had this discussion about if it rains then it's probably going to be a non-starter. And let's face it, we've had some rain in the last couple of weeks, haven't we? And it has literally rained since Wednesday. So I went down Wednesday to inspect the ground. The ground is absolutely waterlogged. It's just like a swamp. All the surrounding ground is just lying in water. We have to gain access to the inside of the Lido legally for licensing laws. We cannot operate outside. We have to operate inside, which is you know, a shame, but we can't do anything about it. And we actually wanted to be inside anyway. We really wanted to be inside. That was always the dream, to do Christmas Day from inside of the Lido. But hey ho, there's always next year, and maybe it'll be drier next year. And we've also talked to them, and there may be some other events we can do this year. So all is not lost. The only way to gain access is through a gate that is around the side of the Lido. So you have to drive around the side, and then there's a gate, and then there's like a track. It's pretty muddy track, and then it goes down a dip, and that's the problem. So it goes down a dip, and then it comes back up. And just where you're coming back up is literally just a bog there, and it's just all mud. There's no proper path or anything, and it's just mud, and you can see where vehicles have got stuck in the past and they've just hollowed out the ground there. So of course then the water just lies in that area. The other problem as well is there's quite an expanse of lawned area that we would have to cross to get to the spot where we could serve from, because you'd either have to serve from all the way, you know, at the start of the lawn, so all the people would have to walk across, you know, a complete swampland, or we'd have to drive across it. What I don't want to do is get stuck in the lawn, and which is on the cards if we try and drive across it. And it is a long distance. It's not just a case of a few feet, it is a long way. And I don't want to get stuck in there, and I don't want to damage the lawn as well, because if the tyres sink in it and we furrow it all up, we're not going to be very popular, are we? At the end of the day, we can only trade there anyway for an hour to an hour and a half, and then we'd have to be packing up and going home. So we've just thought on balance that we've all decided that it's a shame, but it's just not worth it. So that's why we've decided to, you know, call it a day really. No doubt that we'll be doing something shortly anyway, because the really exciting news is that we're all on the road now. We're all legal to drive on the road, taxed, insured and MOT'd, and also the LPG side of things has been sorted out. I've got certificates for it, and it's passed the tests. So that's really positive news. There are just a few little finer details that I need to sort out on the van. So it's in the workshop in the dry. I've got to keep it in the dry and in the warm anyway, because of the frost issues with the coffee machine. Not that we're getting frosts at the moment, but we may be soon. And it's also got a water treatment unit on there that mustn't get frozen up in any way. So I've got to keep it inside, which it makes sense anyway, doesn't it? I don't want to leave this after all the work I've done on it outside in the wet and in the weather. So that's the exciting news anyway. I couldn't be happier about that. It's, you know, it's been such a long time coming. It's just such a nice relief to finally get it on the road, and yeah, it's really great. We got a fantastic 2020 to look forward to, our first year of trading. I can't wait to get started. It's probably beneficial in a way that we'll be starting in the middle of the winter, because we won't be headlong into events. There's bound to be teething troubles, and we're bound to have to find our feet, being able to serve the general public and you know, we want to do everything high end as well, so you know, we want to make sure things are right, and that's what we want to get right. Anyway, if I don't see you before, have a really happy Christmas, and I hope that everybody has a great 2020. We intend to, and yeah, can't wait to get cracking on it. Bye for now.